It's good to be with you again, especially with some good news that the spread of coronavirus has slowed. I hope you've survived the school holidays. I'm sure it's been a testing time for many of you, and God willing, we'll be able to meet physically as a church soon, but there is still a big question mark over when. Today is the first of a three-talk series on Revelation 21 and 22. I thought we should look at something very, very positive. And what more positive than heaven? So Revelation 21 and 22. I'm going to read the passage now, not all of it, but chapter 21, verse 1 to 2, and then 9 to 21. And then how about you pause and you sing the song that's been recommended by Ben Lee for us to sing, Come, Praise and Glorify, which will be in this YouTube list in this order. And then I'll pray and we'll have a look at God's word. So Revelation 21, verse 1 to 2. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. And then verse 9. One of the seven angels who had the seven bowls full of the seven plagues came and said to me, Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. And he carried me away in the Spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God. It shone with the glory of God, and its brilliance was like that of a very precious jewel, like a jasper, clear as crystal. It had a great high wall with 12 gates and with 12 angels at the gates. On the gates were written the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. There were 3 gates on the east, 3 on the north, 3 on the south, and 3 on the west. The wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. The angel who talked with me had a measuring rod of gold to measure the city, its gates and its walls. The city was laid out like a square, as long as it was wide. He measured the city with the rod and found it to be 12,000 stadia in length and as wide and high as it is long. The angel measuring the wall using human measurements, and it was 144 cubits thick. The wall was made of jasper, and the city of pure gold, as pure as glass. The foundation of the city walls was decorated with every kind of precious stone. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third agate, the fourth emerald, the fifth onyx, the sixth ruby, the 7th chrysolite, the 8th beryl, the 9th topaz, the 10th turquoise, the 11th jacinth, and the 12th amethyst. The 12 gates were 12 pearls, each gate made of a single pearl. The great street of the city was of gold, as pure as transparent glass.